Hello everyone, my name is Umang Sachdeva. Previously we made a video on how to buy property in Canada or some basic tips on buying a property in Canada. We talked with a real estate broker who has 16 years of experience, Mr. Marco Lopez, and today we want to talk about rental properties, some money generating properties, and residential properties or investment properties. So we're sitting with Mr. Marco Lopez. Marco Lopez, welcome to our channel.
How are you, man? Thank you. Thank you for
I'm
inviting me.
absolutely fine. How are you doing today?
Good, thank you so much.
So today we have a lot of questions, but I want to ask you first, how do you locate and how do you choose and how do you see it's a nice money generating property, it's a nice rental location, and yeah, because a lot of foreign investors and a lot of investors, they do have houses, but they want to secure another property that can also make them some money.
Of course.
So we want to talk about that, and I request you to put some light on that, please.
Of course. So listen, yes, like you say, 16 years experience. I started to buy actually revenue properties for myself, and then I became a broker in 2009 for this company as well, Always Sutton. So, as you know, real estate has been one of the best tools to generate money in a long term or even short term if you're smart enough to do it. So the first things we have to see when it comes to a property is location as well, right? Location can do everything for your property. You can have a nice building, full renovated, but if it's in a bad part of the area of the city, then you may have not very good tenants or very low income. Also depends how old is this building. Maybe the building is too old, so you need to do several renovations in order to maintain it or keep it in good shape. The second thing you have to see after location is the leases. That's very important because you can have a beautiful building with no renovations at all, but if in the leases there are maybe short-term leases, or the landlord pays for the electricity, pays for the snow removal, pays for appliances, then your profit after all the expenses can be very, very small. Also things that we have to see is the building. We have to study the building. You have to see, I will always recommend to hire an inspector, professional and certified, so you can see the age of the building, how is the brick, the roof, the structure, pipes, plumbing, electricity wires, all that, very important to see. So all these elements can be very important to verify.
So Marco, you're working in the industry for 16 years.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have all those contacts, all the sources that can help a potential buyer, a potential client to put everything together and just sit on a table one-to-one with Marco? And can you help someone to buy a money generating property or revenue generating property in Canada?
Mm-hmm. Of course. First of all, that's what I love. I love revenue properties. That's something that is very interesting for me. And yes, I can help the clients with all the professionals that come when it comes to purchase a property. We always try to provide at least 3 people for every single work. Let's say an inspector, we provide 3 inspectors, always certified, electricians as well, plumbers as well. So at least the client can shop around and choose which one is the best for them. But yes, we have a list of clients in different languages also, because don't forget, Canada is multicultural. So somebody maybe feel more comfortable with a Spanish electrician or a Chinese inspector. So we have all that in order to help them.
Nice, very nice. So Marco, one more thing. I come from a place where not a lot of people have the licenses to sell or buy properties.
Mm-hmm.
In Canada, it takes a lot to get a real estate license. And not a lot of genuine people get into this business. How do you choose the right person to get the help with, who can help you with his whole heart, who doesn't want to just cut your pockets, who genuinely wants to help you. How do you decide on someone? It's so hard in this day because
Of course.
everybody has a nice smile on their face, like me, but you never know what's going inside.
Yeah.
How they're gonna help you? How do you choose?
Yeah. Well, listen, I think that the first thing is that to ask somebody that already went through that experience. I'm sure everybody has a friend or a family member that purchased already a house or did some renovation at home, or just to even go to open a checking account for a mortgage, right? So I think that what I will do first is to ask my network. And then I don't really believe in Google reviews. It's
Okay.
Buying a house. It's something very personal and very emotional as well, and I think it's one of the biggest investments you're gonna do in life. So maybe try to find somebody that works in the area. Once you already choose an area where you wanna have a house with your family or have investments as well and create a portfolio, try to find somebody that works in the area. Maybe your friend has a real estate broker that is very honest and very nice and very hard worker, but he doesn't work in that area. So maybe he can refer you to somebody that works in that area where you want to buy.
Absolutely.
And then it's always related to the person that you know.
It's a teamwork.
Exactly. Listen, I have a license to sell in all Quebec, but I don't work all over Quebec. So if I have a client that wants to buy, example, in Trois-Rivières, well, I have contacts through my office that there are some brokers very, very well known in Trois-Rivières, and we can always help the client. So ask around and try to choose somebody that works in the area, because that person can save you a lot of energy and time. And then once you find that person, ask him, listen, do you do this for living full-time or part-time? How many houses you sold in your career in the past year? Do you had any complaints through clients or in the real estate board as well? And which company you work also? There are so many companies out there to choose, but there are so many companies with a very good reputation and they've been here for years. That is solid. So ask all those questions, and then I guess it's just also a feeling, because we're human beings. Today everything is telephone, and we forget that part of human relationships,
Real connections.
But if it's a good connection and you think that the guy has all these checkpoints good, if you trust him, why not?
So Marco, we're not going to take a lot of time today. I request you to share your contact information with all the potential buyers or sellers who might need your help, your services. So please go ahead and share your contact information.
Yes, of course. It's so my name is Marco Lopez. I work for Group Sutton Real Estate in La Salle. My email address is mlopez@sutton.com, and my number is 514-576-4996.
So today we had a nice conversation with Mr. Marco Lopez about buying a revenue generating property or selling a revenue generating property. Marco shared his genuine advice, his experience for over 16 years, and we already thanked them for his help. I hope you like this video. We aim to provide you the genuine advice. We aim to help you to make your dream in reality with whatever we know. We aim to provide you the professionals from the industry. So I request you to subscribe to our channel, like and comment. Tell us if you like this video or dislike this video. We're gonna finish it off right here and talk to you again.